Why do some individuals go to great lengths to impersonate those sworn to protect us? Welcome back to On the Record. Today, we've got 3 wild stories about people pretending to be cops, brought to us by real-world police. Be sure to check them out. Let's jump right in. In Windermere, Officer Gerald Ogletree encounters Jeremy Charles DeWitt leading a funeral procession on his motorcycle, decked out with lights and a loud siren, blatantly ignoring traffic laws. Upon stopping him, the situation quickly spirals.
Sergeant, my vehicle's not stolen, Sergeant. I can tell you right now, everything's being videotaped on my body cam, Sergeant. Okay, you're so, that's not a firearm, Sergeant. Let's go. That's a less lethal, Sergeant. So legally, for the per Florida statute, I'm allowed to carry that, Sergeant. 970. Go ahead and look it up, Sergeant. The vehicle's not stolen, Sergeant. I have the registration for the vehicle, Sergeant. I have the registration for the vehicle, Sergeant. Sergeant, get your lieutenant, please.
There is no lieutenant. I'm
Then
it.
get a captain.
There is no captain.
Then
I'm
get
it.
somebody that outranks you, Sergeant.
Nobody
I have
outranks
the
me.
very valid registration, Sergeant, that shows the state of Florida gave me the registration and that tag. The tag was stolen off another motorcycle. That motorcycle was stolen. We were given the tag back by Orange County Sheriff's Office, and then that tag was given to us by the Department of Motor Vehicles, Sergeant.
Where you have handcuffs?
Make sure you have your body cameras running.
Body cameras are running. Why you have
I'm
handcuffs?
not talking to you, officer.
Okay.
I have the registration for that vehicle, Sergeant.
DeWitt, armed with a BB gun designed to look like a real weapon and claiming to be security without proper licensing, faces serious charges. Further investigation reveals his habitual impersonation of an officer through footage on his body camera, leading to additional legal action.
Sergeant, I can prove the registration.
Hey, stay against the car.
Sergeant,
Stay over there. Do not walk over here.
Sergeant, I can prove the registration.
As soon as we prove it,
Oh, okay. But you're 15 in me and you're holding me here in front of all these people. We could have done this professionally, not like children. Just because you don't like me and you have a history with me doesn't authorize you to treat me like shit, Sergeant.
treat you like shit.
You are, Sergeant.
So everybody can move on.
No, they're 12 with me, just like your officers would be if you needed help.
Thank you, go.
No, they're staying per my orders.
Stay against
Hey,
the car.
officers, I'm getting this all on
Why do you
video
have a bulletproof
camera,
vest on?
and I can promise you, this isn't going to go the way you're planning. Officer, I have my body camera on.
That's fine.
So what? Just leave my helmet on for right now, sorry, officer.
We're taking it off.
Okay. That's because the Honda was stolen, and we got the tag back from the Orange County Sheriff's Office, and then we registered it to that motorcycle. And that motorcycle has that tag. And the Department of Motor Vehicles issued the registration sticker for that tag.
Huh?
Put him in the car.
All right.
Drop it down.
In the car, dude. You just chill. If it's an issue,
Oh, no,
we'll
I'm
figure it
sorry.
out. But you screaming and yelling isn't going to change that.
Well, pulling me out, putting me in cuffs, and doing this.
When your car is,
I got it.
when it shows signal 10,
right.
stolen, it's a felony.
With
So that's how it's done.
registration. And I have the registration on
All
my
right.
phone, but
Just
you guys
sit
are
tight,
refusing
okay?
to listen.
Just sit tight.
Okay. Officer, sir,
Good.
that is not stolen. What?
26.
Please get a lieutenant. I'm begging you to get a lieutenant. I never resisted you. Sir, officer, I know you see I'm a felon. That's why you're ignoring me.
Keep driving. Keep driving. Go, man. Go.
I'm getting this all on video camera.
Go.
And I can promise you.
Let's go. Keep moving.
Go the way you're planning.
Oh, you guys can keep going. Go park down the road somewhere else, but keep going.
Allowed to carry guns?
It's a BB gun. It's airsoft. Check that side on the
Despite DeWitter's resistance and attempts to fight back legally, the consequences of his actions catch up with him, illustrating a complex web of deceit and the lengths some will go to mimic authority. Next, we head to Cabot, Arkansas, where Detective David Dillon notices a black Dodge Ram racing down the street with emergency lights blazing, pretending to be a law enforcement vehicle.
You're not with any law enforcement agency.
No.
But you're wearing a badge like you are.
Well,
You ID'd yourself to the sheriff as an arson investigator.
I'm sorry, sir.
You ID'd yourself as an arson investigator, right? Where's that radio go to?
It's Adam Radio. It's A-Win Radio.
Where did you get an A-Win radio at?
I'm with Adam as well.
What Adam?
Arkansas Department of Emergency
You
Management.
work for them?
I'm a volunteer for them. Yes, sir.
Who's the supervisor over that? Do they know you're wearing that radio while you're working your private job, serving civil papers?
Yes, sir.
They know you're using that radio?
Yes, sir.
They do.
Yes, sir.
Adam,
Yes, sir.
we're going to find out all that.
Okay.
Step out and step to the back here.
Sure.
You got your camera on. You better make sure it's recording. We are.
Okay.
Let's step out. You got handcuffs too?
I do.
Step right back there. You have a weapon on you besides your pocket knife?
No, sir.
You have any firearms in the truck?
No, sir.
You have a canine in there?
No, sir.
Is that our frequency you're listening to?
Yes, sir.
What's the phone? Boy, you may go bond out on this. Contact Adam and see if they know who this guy is. He says he's a volunteer with them. He's got an A-Win radio. You got handcuffs in there too.
Mm-hmm.
What are the handcuffs for?
They're from.
What are they for?
They're a theft deterrent.
A theft deterrent.
Yep.
What does theft deterrent mean?
Well, it'll keep somebody from breaking into my truck. Hopefully. That's the thought.
You're on point, correct? Okay. So you're saying carrying handcuffs in your truck means that they won't break into your truck. So you're making it look like it's a law enforcement truck, so they won't break into it?
If you walked up to break that window and break in and you saw that, would you break in?
I'm not a criminal, but yeah, I'd steal your handcuffs and steal your guns.
Okay.
Is there guns in there?
Nope.
Anything else in there that IDs yourself as a law enforcement officer?
Nope.
The aftermath of his arrest prompts a wave of reports from the community, shedding light on Kirk's history of impersonating an officer and leading to a broader investigation into his deceptive practices.
I think you're trying to ID yourself and come off as a law enforcement officer.
No.
That's what it looks like to me. Why would you wear an arson investigator badge to serve civil papers? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney to have present during questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you free of charge before any questions are asked. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
You can answer questions if you so desire and make a statement without consulting an attorney. Understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the canine?
At home.
What kind of dog is it?
German Shepherd.
What does it do?
He's a tracking dog. He's a certified search and rescue dog.
There any weapons inside your vehicle?
Nope.
None at all. I mean, I've seen an aspirin on the door.
That is a bite stick for dog training, sir.
Okay. You mind if I open your door and activate the lights so the lights are color in front of your truck?
I'll be happy to do that for you, sir.
That's a bite stick for dogs?
That is a bite stick for dogs. It's an ass bite stick, but that's what it's used for.
Go ahead and turn that radio over here. We're taking that into evidence. You'll be able to pick it up.
Sir?
Give me your radio. We're taking that into evidence. We're going to contact Adam.
Okay.
Turning red and green lights. Are you a firefighter?
I'm certified firefighter too.
Are you
yes.
a firefighter? What agency?
I'm not.
What emergency was you running to?
We've been over
What
this.
emergency was you running to? We've been over it. Which emergency were you running to? What emergency were you running to?
I was trying to get to that lady before she left with her children.
Where are the papers at? Let me see the papers. What did you think this was okay for? I think you're trying to be the police and you can't be the police.
No,
That's what I think.
I'm not trying to be the police.
What are you trying to be then? Why are you running like this? No other paper server does that. My
Right.
guy drives a marked unit. He doesn't drive like that.
Okay.
He's a full-time certified deputy that serves papers.
Yeah.
And he didn't act like this.
Yeah.
You got this badge on right here. Why are you wearing an arson investigator badge to serve papers?
Well, I'm hoping it doesn't that I don't get shot.
So you're impersonating an officer.
No,
You're trying to impersonate an officer.
no.
That's what you're hoping it doesn't get you shot.
Mm-hmm.
You're
100.
The driver, Jeremy Kirk, is found with an array of police-like equipment, from handcuffs to tasers, all while masquerading as a civil process server on his way to deliver legal documents. Kirk's elaborate charade unravels under scrutiny, revealing a past conviction that further discredits his claims.
You got felony charges and you're acting. Does Adam know that?
Nope.
They will.
Why are you taking my truck?
We're towing it and we're going to inventory it
Okay.
because you got handcuffs, you got a badge, you got a body camera, you resemble law enforcement, you're running lights and sirens down the middle of the road. You're telling me that the reason you have handcuffs is to theft deterrent, which doesn't make sense. You got felony charges on you and you got a badge. And I know what it says when I get close, and I know what you're saying. You're saying you're an arson investigator.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in this state or this country is going to use you as an arson investigator because you're a felon. Okay? This, to me, looks like you're impersonating an officer. You're running down the middle of the road at over 90 miles an hour with lights going. It says, caution working dog. You're saying you're a civil process server. You're telling us that you were trying to get here because this says take kids and stuff. This doesn't say take kids. This says it's an emergency order.
Okay.
So the reason we're telling you also about it, why do you have a radar in there?
Since I enjoy playing with it.
You're playing with it.
Yeah, I enjoy just watching it.
The radar. You enjoy watching the radar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure you don't try to pull people over. And I run 6 or 8 of these unmarked Dodges.
Back up.
So
You have guns in here?
Nope.
you're under arrest.
Can you just cite me?
Nope. No, sir. No, sir. Because I think you're acting as a law enforcement officer. You have a dash cam as well?
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff, you got that radio?
Spencer does. So that dash cam, we need to get the footage off that dash cam of him doing 90 miles an hour with lights and sirens. David? Was it recording while you were driving?
I don't know.
What's the combination for this?
I don't know.
Back there, no.
Get a search warrant for anything and everything that's not locked if he doesn't want to cooperate.
Our privacy policy, it's not locked. I was gonna say our policy says I can enter.
We may need to get a search warrant for his house.
You can be a felon and a notary.
No? You can't be bonded and be a felon. Do they know that you're... When did this get issued?
That was issued. It expired in 2027, so it's recent.
So you lied on some paperwork there to get that. It asked if you've been convicted of crimes.
Nope.
You didn't lie on it?
Nope.
You put on there you was a felon?
Nope.
Have you been pardoned?
Nope.
Back 346?
Nope.
Did you mark on your application when you did that?
Not on what?
On your notary?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see.
What are the handcuffs for?
I said theft deterrent.
What about the ones in the back and the pepper spray?
The ones in the back. Well, pepper sprays for the dogs.
Photograph.
What
Sheriff,
court
he's
was
got a breathalyzer, he's got a taser, he's got everything in here. I think we need to have a search warrant for his house.
And do a charge of possession of a weapon for each one of them.
How's that going to work?
You'll see. You're acting like a law enforcement officer. You have radar, you have a BAC, a PPT, right? What's it for?
Make sure I don't drive drunk.
Make sure you don't drive drunk.
Just so happen I'm a dog guy.
Yeah. I love our dogs.
I'm sorry?
So I love our dogs.
So it just so happens I'm a dog guy.
Outstanding. We're going to get along well then.
No,
No, we're not either. I'm not a criminal. I'm the real police.
we don't have to act like it.
You're a convicted felon. We don't get along.
And you run lights. And I bet you Adam doesn't know you're a convicted felon, part of their organization. And we're going to we're going to check with the driver control about getting the search and rescue tags and what it requires to get those. Your amateur radio, you're carrying an A1 radio listening at our frequency.
Yeah, I'm going to throw this back in the...
Yeah,
go ahead.
why were you listening to our frequency?
I don't know.
Our final story takes us to Albuquerque, where 18-year-old Brendan Wyszynski takes impersonation to the highway. With a counterfeit badge, handcuffs, and a gun locked away, he pulls over a car for speeding, without any radar. Dressed casually and without any official markings on his car, his attempt at law enforcement catches the attention of a real Albuquerque police officer.
You gotta talk to her for a minute.
I do.
What's going on, man? Let's talk back here real quick. Who do you work for?
Early country talk.
Oh, okay.
I know, I'm under-equipped.
Okay, because normally, dude, if we're out here, man, if you're making a traffic stop, you're just gonna have to stop, dude. Alright? Are you... You say you work for Warren Sheriff's?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have an ID with you?
I mean, this is all I got. I mean, like I said, I'm under-equipped. I was just heading over there to the courthouse
To the courthouse for what?
to get my crap.
Okay.
I know, it makes no sense. I caught him going 120 down I-40.
Okay. Why do you have lights on this vehicle?
Personal? I know.
Do you have an ID with you at all?
No, I keep it on my uniform.
Okay. What's your name?
Brendan Wyszynski.
What is it?
Brendan Wyszynski.
Brandon?
Yes, sir.
10-4. And I'm not here to mess with you, man. It's just the thing is, yeah, he was speeding, dude. You could have called it in, and because if you get into shooting, you're screwed.
Right.
All right, man.
I understand.
All right.
This, for starters, I know this looks really bad.
Right.
This looks really bad. This screams whacker.
Right. How long you been on?
About 3 years.
Okay. I've been on for like 13 years. All right. So, I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I'm not saying that I've never done anything to against protocol, but you need to be a little bit more careful, all right?
Yes, sir.
So just do me a favor, hang tight for a second, okay?
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna, and that's it, all right? Once we're done here, we're done, all right? So just give me a bit, all right? Thanks.
The ensuing interaction exposes Wyszynski's attempt to enact authority, resulting in his arrest.
In the meanwhile, man, until I get somebody out here, man, do me a favor. I'm not gonna handcuff you, but I'm gonna have you sit in the back of my car, all right?
All right.
Do you have anything on you, man? Any weapons or anything?
Keys.
Okay.
Keys and wallet.
That's fine. Just have a seat, all right?
All right.
Try to get everything cleared up, man. Just have a seat. What's up, man?
All right. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm
Okay.
not a cop.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna be.
Where'd you get
fucking
that badge from?
honest. I bought it offline.
Okay. Do me a favor. Stay in here, okay? For a second. Hey, Brendan, step out of the vehicle for a second, man. Okay, face the vehicle. At this point right now, you are being under arrest. Do you understand?
Okay.
Turn your hands forward. Turn your hands this way. There you go. Okay. Go ahead and have a seat. And give me a moment, and then we're going to talk a little bit more, okay?
All right.
Going off.
The incident reveals not just a young man's ill-conceived venture into impersonation, but also a deeper look into his life, filled with personal challenges and a misguided search for respect and authority.
Well, let's start from the beginning. So, what happened?
tonight?
Well, you just want.
Just tell me from the beginning what happened before I approached you.
I was going to work. I caught this guy flying down the highway at 120.
Mm-hmm. Where do you work at?
I work at Albuquerque Courtesy and Parking.
Courtesy and Parking? Mm-hmm. Is that for the city or who does that for?
It's a security company.
Okay. And say that again? The Albuquerque...
Courtesy and Parking.
Courtesy and Parking. Okay. Okay. Who installed the lights in your car?
I did.
You did? Okay, and when I peeked into your car, I also saw that you had some sort of radio. Is that yours too? Okay. Okay. And then when I made contact with you, I noticed you had a badge. Where'd you get that badge from?
It belonged to my dad.
It belongs to your dad? When was
Well,
he?
it did.
It did? Is he still around, or did he pass away?
Well, he was killed.
Oh, he was killed. Okay. When was he killed?
About 5-6 years ago.
Okay. When did he leave the department?
He didn't leave. He was killed line of duty.
Oh, was he now? Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. And you said he used to work for BCSO, Bernalillo County Sheriff's? Okay. And when I approached you, why did you identify yourself as a deputy or a part of BCSO?
I freaked out.
Okay. Okay, because I asked you your date of birth and you initially gave me something in 1994. Right.
The stories from this episode show us some crazy attempts at pretending to be cops. From leading funerals to fake traffic stops, it's hard to believe what some people will do. What do you think about these clips? Let us know in the comments below, and if you liked this video, be sure to check this one out next. Thanks for watching On The Record. See you next time.